guys, this is just a quick explanation on how this ATM works. The original video will be in the description. Don't ask why I posted it on Reddit instead of here. I just thought it'd be cool to post in r/Minecraft. But anyways, this is just like I said, quick explanation. This video's still probably going to be 6 minutes long and not have a low audience retention, but there's going to always be that a few people that will actually stick around to watch because they're interested in Redstone and all this. And oh my gosh, I should turn my master volume down because it's already very low. But anyways, basically, you want to deposit the card into the system so the system knows which user is using the system, obviously. So we can just spam this voiding button. Because there's two torches here forming an AND gate. And basically, you have a card in the chest, or anything in the chest. I'll show you what happens to non-card or non-gold items. Put that there. Let's turn this comparator on, turning this torch off. And then if we want to set it down, we just click that button, which turns the torch off. Yes, that. So then when we press it, we press the button, this entire yellow circuit turns off. And oops. Right here, this hopper becomes unlocked. And it allows it to fall into this item sorter right here. You can see it's just a regular item sorter, stackable item, tileable item sorter, and it falls through into here. Well, falls through here if it's a card. So let's say it's user 1, gonna go across this row of hoppers, and oop, look at that, user 1. So it falls through here, and it goes in here, up the hopper train. Now I know it would have been better if I used a bubble column elevator thing, but too late. It shoots it up all the way back here, up here, into this hopper, and into the chest, and then this triggers a comparator, and then triggers a repeater with a redstone line going number 1 up to here to trigger the redstone light, and number 2 to turn this torch off, which attracts these pistons. I'll explain what that does later when we're near the end. But now, once it gets down here, what it does is actually the redstone power reaches to this dust of redstone. You can see the power is currently at 0 on the right side. So then it will trigger this dispenser with this smooth quartz block. Really can be any block, but I just decided to pick quartz. I don't know why. Shoots it into this dispenser, which turns this comparator on, pushes this piston down, sticky piston, and the redstone block goes down. So then the repeater turns off, this torch turns on, this torch turns off, these repeaters turn off. And I will demonstrate with that. I will post that later. When that turns off, it partially unlocks this hopper. The hopper is still locked in reality, but there's just another torch locking it, which I'll also get to later, so I need to remember these things as we go along. But what it also does is it unlocks this hopper, which is a deposit hopper. This is the deposit hopper, these 2 rows of hoppers. This is the withdrawal hopper, these 2 rows of hoppers. So basically now, the card's up here. It's saved here, so any gold that comes down here will go into this chest. It will flow across these hoppers, and whichever hopper is unlocked, it will flow into that chest. Actually, a better example, if I were to just break the redstone block altogether, you can see repeater off, hopper unlocked. Now when I send a gold down there, I want to make sure it's the right type of gold. So if it doesn't fit with this spelling, because I didn't keep it to regular gold ingots, I changed it to gold. But if it doesn't fit there, it goes all the way across to the dropper elevator. But if it does, if it's right here and it goes down, there's nothing connected to that here because it's not a user, so there's nothing connected to that. And then it goes down here, as you saw earlier. Goes through here, and the unlocked hopper will go through and into the chest, and that's where all the gold is stored. So you remove your card, right? You move your card out of your chest, and this comparator that was on earlier is now off, and which means this repeater is off. And this turns off this circuit. It turns off the redstone lamp. It turns off this part of the circuit. It turns on this torch, and it shoots these pistons, sticky pistons, into with these observers into this block, which triggers these droppers right there, and we'll shoot the block bucket back up, and we'll restart the ATM, reset the ATM so someone else can use it. And we need this part so that other people can't just access others' ATM accounts. And for the withdrawal feature is the same thing, card in, but instead of depositing, obviously we're withdrawing. That's where the second part comes in. Button is here, so the redstone wire goes all the way down here, all the way down here. And by the way, this comparator right here doesn't affect this wire. So it comes down all the way down here, and it comes to this pulse lengthener. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's like a pulse lengthener or something. It goes down here, it turns on this line, turns off these torches. Now if this torch is off and these redstone repeaters are off, that means this hopper is fully unlocked. And it will take some of the gold from the chest, and then eventually this will turn off, and it will stop. It happened to be at 4. So when it stops, it goes into this hopper chain line, dropper elevator up, and then hopper going sideways and into the main dropper elevator. Now, the reason the others don't dispense is because earlier we had those repeaters there, and that will lock the hopper even if these torches aren't. So I hope that all made sense. Covered pretty much everything in the video. Here's just a look at the back if you want to try to make it. Probably not releasing a tutorial. I mean, if enough people want it, then yeah, maybe I might do it, but that's it for this week, folks.